Hello and welcome back to Rick's Kits. Just a quick apology for not posting anything last week. That sort of hit a brick wall. After being at my club on the Friday night, I was intrigued by the fact that we've got a meeting in July at Hawkinge, which is a ex-RAF frontline fighter station for the Battle of Britain. There's not a lot there now. I mean, it's all mostly housing estate now, but there is a small museum there. And we are putting on they requested some Battle of Britain models. Now, I've got a couple, and I remember starting this Hawker Hurricane quite a while ago. So I thought I'd dig it back out and continue with it, and we're going to be doing this scheme. Now, that is Sergeant Josef Frantisek. He was a Czech pilot, unfortunately perished on the 8th of October in 1940. And at the time of him passing away, he had 17 confirmed kills and 1 probable, which made him the top ace of that conflict for a foreign pilot. So that's going to be the scheme that's going on here. You may feel a bit cheated that most of the aircraft is already done and painted, but it's like I said, it was something that I was doing on the side a long time ago, so I dug it back out of the stash and we're going to continue. So what I've done is the usual white over the black base, so you get demarcation lines. I did do it all on the bottom, but then I realised his aircraft has the black and white scheme on the bottom, and this isn't going to work out on the bottom. On top of that, I should be doing a couple of other kits as well. They're going to be 144th Messerschmitt E4 and a Spitfire. I think it's Mark 1. So yeah, when I've done a bit more, I'll get back to you on this one, and I'll show you the other 2 kits that I should be doing for this Battle of Britain at Hawkinge. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. Okay, well, you can see I've got the paint scheme down, and I've started applying the decals. I have got a little bit of modulation on the bottom. Not a great deal, but I think it's enough for what I need. Right, the decals I am using. So the lettering RFR on both sides, and previous the roundels underneath these roundels. So these are MPD, Milan Pech, Polska in the Czech Republic. Extremely thin. I do mean extremely thin. Barely a carrier film. And they tear. As soon as you move them, they tear. So, I've had to use the liquid decal film. Bloody godsend. And that's just to put over the RF and the R ones to stop them from tearing. And I've used them on the serial number here, R4175, and this little green one and this little red one here. I tried the decal film on here, but as with the roundel, this is what happens when you apply the decal film solution over the top. See the runs? The reds run onto the white and the blues run onto the yellow. So basically I've swapped the MPD decals for the Airfix decals here and the two roundels on the side of the aircraft. Now you can probably see from the top down view that none of that's lined up properly. And I'm going to have to use the Airfix tail decals. I'm not going to be able to use any of these ones, unfortunately, because they're just going to tear and the colour runs. So I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to put some of those on. I do have some common ones from the Airfix kit. We've got the first aid one there, which I shall use. And I've got the two walkways, which go there, so I should be using a combination of both just to get the result that I need. Anyway, I'll get back onto it and I'll see where we're at in a little while. In a bit. Hello, back again. Right, as you can see, we are now finished. The Mark 1 Hurricane, Halliburton. Can't say the guy's name. It was Czech pilot flying with 303 Squadron. And Frantisek. I can't say Czechoslovakian names. I can barely say Polish names. So yeah, my only disappointment with this was the actual decals, like I said in the early part of the video. But unveiled, all done. I'm holding it a bit precariously because it's still a little bit wet. But yeah, all the underside's complete, as is. Props on. So she'll be going to Hawkinge in July for the, I think it's the 80-something memorial. So yeah, pretty pleased with how she's turned out. Not a bad job at all. And others that I will be doing, that I won't be doing on the channel, to go to Hawkinge as well, will be these two. Spitfire Mark 1A and Hurricane Mark 1. The Hurricanes in Douglas Bader decals, or scheme should I say. And as you can see, they're 1/144th, so they're pretty small scale. I'm not sure who. Have a quick nose, shall we? The scheme is. The other scheme is Sergeant Jennings, number 19 Squadron, September 1940. That's a Spitfire. And as I said here, Hurricane. You got two for that Hurricane. No, you ain't. Same one. Uh, 242 Squadron, Squadron Leader, Douglas Bader, Battle of Britain, September 1940. That's him. That's that one. The adversaries, the Messerschmitt Bf-109E and Junkers Ju-87B. I've actually never built Ju-87B that I can remember. So again, 1/144th scale. I'm aiming to do like a diorama sort of. I've got a picture frame, and I'm gonna have the Messerschmitt and the Spitfire. Spitfire being attacked. Sorry, the Messerschmitt being attacked by the Spitfire. Frankly, over the English Channel. And I will then get another picture frame at some point for my complete what I need to complete, and I shall have the Hurricane chasing down the Junkers 88 as it's dive bombing radio towers. So it's all got Battle of Britain theme. So we have the 109E4, which is JG2 of Major Eric Mix, France, May 1940. And I'm going to need to get some decals for the Junkers, because this is Libya, October 41. So that's obviously not Battle of Britain. I want to get some Battle of Britain decals for that Junkers. These I won't be doing on the channel. I'm going to do so many aircraft in one go. It becomes slightly boring, but yeah, that's what will be making its way to Battle of Britain Museum down at Hawkinge in July. I would like to say thank you very much to all my new subscribers and to all my regulars. I much appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.